there everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Alliance War number 7 of season 34. And we're jumping straight in. As you can see, I'm on path 8 in section 1, which is, I don't know, a bit unusual for me, I don't know. We're using CGR, and you can see from the boost what our plan is. This is Rich, get richer Fury. Now of course against Venom, he's going to start gaining Furies initially. But then I'm going to get other Furies when I strip his buffs away and I have my own, so this fight's barely worth commenting on. Go straight for the power gain. And here, because I'm actually slightly silly, I go for the thing I probably shouldn't do. I go for the heavy cancel into SP2. I didn't need to do that because there's a chance he'll parry my special, so I shouldn't have done that. But, it, you know, doesn't matter. He was happy to be nice and aggressive, so he walked straight into my SP2 here, so that's fine. Incredibly easy, classic CGR warfight. And I hope you're not bored of that action, because coming up we have the exact same fight again. Just having a look here, 139,000, standard. We have the exact same fight, except this time it's Jabari Panther. And to make this fight just a little bit easier for myself, I've got white knights, so... yeah, the only thing worth saying on this fight is that, of course, here I can afford to do my heavy cancel into SP2 because the stun from my power is going to be long enough. So also see, I'm running half suicides, not necessarily because I need it, I need them, just because we kind of really wanted to win this war. So look at that. Her health was much smaller than Venom, so she just got obliterated. So I just thought I'll give myself half suicides. That's kind of my preferred way of doing it, because of course when you're boosted, otherwise you if you have the poison suicide mastery, you slowly die when you're boosted. Now a few hours later, we're now rejoining the action here in path 5 in section 2. My 6-hour boost is still going. I'm looking to get these fights done before bed. And I'm reboosting up with the cosmic boost, except this time it's the bigger ones, so the 200%. Not for this first fight, because this is Invisible Woman with Falcon. So this is kind of new to me, I guess. I've not fought her before on this global, but you know, as long as you don't have a buff, it's not really a problem. All you've got to do is be aware of Invisible Woman's mechanics. Invisible Woman is one of those characters who maybe when they designed her, they sort of thought she might be quite good on defense, but in real terms, she's just not that great. She has a sort of very easily workaroundable normal phase or miss mechanic. Yeah, nice and easy. Sort of vaguely reminiscent of Penny Parker with that shield, but of course it's about 1,000 times easier to deal with and less troublesome. Now here you'll see that. See, I only intercepted quite late. I sort of, when I do these fights, I like to on this intercept node, I like to, if I try and go for an intercept, I feel I'm that much more likely to miss the intercept. I prefer to sort of do it as and when it feels natural for me to do it. So there, it felt natural, so I did it. Now here she is invisible, so I just need to wait out and get a parry. Or I don't punish SP bomb, but I do. I triggered the miss just by hitting into her SP bomb, so that's nice. And of course, when I get an intercept there, but it doesn't remove the protection because oh no, sorry, that protection that triggered there was from her missing. Because there was a miss there. I think that's what that protection is. Yeah, it's not from the node because I already turned that off. I'm sorry. But yeah, pretty easy fight. And that's the last I'm using Falcon. Next up we have the difficult fight of the war, which is Killmonger on this node. Now I do feel a bit smug because, well, spoilers. I do solo this fight, and our opponents died to this exact same matchup on the the same fight, the same node, same attacker in BG3, and that was the well, they went on to die a bit more, but that was the fight that kind of won us the war. So. I feel smug that I survived, whereas that person didn't. And this fight is kind of deceptively hard, right? So normally, CGR is great for Killmonger because he's got that armor break constantly, so you don't have to worry about any of his reverberation stuff. However, of course, here he's going to be shrugging your armor break and continuously shrugging it. whenever he dashes in and stuff. There we get a lovely, you know, big Fury into SB2. We don't manage to get the as much damage as we could otherwise, because I did trigger Dex before that, but it doesn't really matter. And at this point, I'm lulled into a slightly false sense of security here, because I'm thinking, oh, the fight's going really well, but actually, I need to land an intercept, and Killmonger's riskier for intercepts, because if you hit into his block, he'll punish you. By the way, that's why I went into this fight with an invulnerability boost, rather than a power slot 1 boost, because I felt I was more likely to mess up. As I do there, and now I'm thinking, you know, this isn't brilliant. I tried earlier, I was already talking, so I tried going for the sort of medium counter where you dash back. See, he's not playing into my intercepts here. He's getting kind of cornered at this point. Not landing any armor breaks, so I am taking reverb damage, which I am mostly ignoring, because I think this Killmonger's low sig. Again, he's not playing into my intercept there. Do I try again? No, I don't. I just press on. I go for a heavy here, I think, yeah, just to clear some room. I go again here. Finally, he plays into it, and I throw my SP3. So this is 5 judgments, so it puts an armor break on him. It does it does an okay amount of damage, but nothing brilliant. We get, you know, a reasonable amount of power back, but the oh no, that didn't put his final judgment on him. I must have lost track of them. But here, you know, I'm just hitting through him with a, you know, as long as I've got that Fury. And here I can see the Fury's about to go away, but I'm just going to launch it anyway. Because at this point he is nearly dead. So, you know, I come out of this fight ultimately with only 33%. So, like I said, deceptively, I don't think I played it very well. But equally, he was a bit stingy with his, like I said, he didn't pay attention. So that'll do for now. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We're still deathless, which is great, but I'm sure this will change. I'm going to try and give myself more fights going forward. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ta!